Hello there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, we're going to talk about unlock the power of Flux on openart. Right here, we're going to talk about openart AI, and I know you're familiar with Flux right now. Flux is a really awesome AI right here. However, it requires a really strong hardware, an expensive GPU, powerful CPU, and the works. So before we get started right here, let's talk about the pricing. Now welcome back to the video, and these are going to be the prices. We're going to use the free trial. So we have a one-time 40 trial credits to experience all features. That's only going to be one time. Basically for those, the one-time trial credits for all features for 7 days. You can join the Discord to have 50 more trial credits. I think it does not refresh. So you have 40 trial credits to try until you buy the subscription plan. Anyway, these are the prices annually, and these are going to be the monthly. Comparison of plan are going to be here, and once you're good with this one, let's go back on the dashboard. Now once you're here, simply click on start creating now on the upper right section, or on the middle one that says start creating now. It's free. Just use your dummy Google account, and I'll see you once inside. Perfect, welcome back to the video. So for this one, this is going to be your playground. This is going to be your landing page inside openart, focusing on Flux. So on the left side, we have so much stuff going on. We have create image, edit image, style palettes. We have so much styles to choose from. Starting from fantasy, we have right there anime. We also have comic cartoon. We have illustration right here, and so much more. We have models to choose from. You can create your very own model or train your very own model, but that is only applicable or available for the paid subscription plan. And these are gonna be the AI to use from. We have openart, Flux Dev, Flux Schnell, and so much more models. We have community feed right here, the my stuff. Basically, this is gonna be my creation history, wherein I have not created just anything just yet, because I want to try this one at the same time as you guys, starting from scratch. You have your tutorials right here, your FAQs, what's new basically. So what's new right there is Flux 1 Dev is up. Basically, Flux Dev is a monumental upgrade from Flux Schnell. Flux Schnell is the old one. Right now is Flux Dev is the one going up right here. By the way, I have a video regarding Flux Dev. However, it was used in other software, so please check it out. It's a really awesome video. So to get started right here, let's talk or click on create images. And you're gonna go straight right here. First thing you'll notice is basically the same vibe, basically the same landing page as the one earlier. Because I think openart doesn't want you to feel new. It doesn't want to have you caping or coping with all of the new updates here. And a pretty simple interface. You have your create, edit, bulk create option right there, the model, styles, applications. But I'm gonna go for create for this part right here. Take note, this is a free trial. We only have 40 trial credits left. And this is gonna be it. Let's try creating this one. For the settings, you have this one. For example, if I click on Vibrant Fantasy right here, everything is gonna be filled out. Think about custom settings is basically if you have a parameter or metrics that you have successfully prepared and you want to use it for the near future, simply save it as a settings and you'll be good to go. To save it, just simply fill it up and simply click on that save current setting right there. For example, if I click on none there, but I type in here a cat sitting in a table, and then switch the model. By the way, these are the model. I'm gonna go for Flux Dev. And then I can just simply click on save current settings, name this one Tutorialboxx sample 1. Click on create custom settings. So I have now saved a custom settings. Every time I want to use that one, simply click on that one right there, and everything is filled up to the original state. How powerful is that, right? So before we get into it, I just want to explain the differences of Dev and Schnell. We also have Pro, by the way, but for this video, we're going to focus on the difference first of Schnell and Dev. Dev is the one I'm using for today, and the difference is basically Dev is much more in quality. However, Schnell generates faster. That's the difference. Schnell is faster but lower in quality. Dev is slower but higher in quality. Choose your poison for that one. That will be by your own preference, and I'll get back on the image generation from earlier. Let's try for this video. Let's try first, of course, Schnell, and then later part of the video, we're going to focus on Dev. Anyway, for this one, I'm going to type in here a simple prompt, a cat sitting on a tree. Easy, pretty simple, pretty aesthetic if you may. However, there is an option that says Enhance Prompt. Quick Enhance gives you a much more detailed, customized prompt will give you an option to customize your prompt based on your liking, and Image to Prompt. If I click Image to Prompt right here and choose an image, that means, for example, if I choose this John Wick style Japanese, it will generate a prompt based on this image. And now, I can simply use that prompt for my future generations inside openart. Now let me just click on Use Prompt right there. So I have that guy right here. And then, simply click on Enhance Prompt. That would be good to go. However, as best practice, take it as a grain of salt though. The Enhanced Prompt is not really applicable or advisable for Schnell or Flux. Anyway, for the advanced settings, you have your steps here. Basically, steps is how long AI runs before generating the final image. Usually higher is better, but to a certain degree. The default we use is 4, so I'm going to retain it as 4. Output size, I'm going to retain as everything as it is. And that being said, I think we're good to go on creating the image. I'll get back to you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. That took roughly less than 2 seconds to be honest. And that is the power of Schnell. Schnell is faster but with lower quality. So with this one, we have so much option. You can remove in Paint, expand, stylize, background change, or face monetizations. Or you can control it. For example, you can change your facial expression with that. Anyway, I can download this as a JPEG, SVG. Take note, you can vectorize this image. How awesome is that? For free. Take note about that one. Anyway, we have the prompt here, the metrics. You can upscale by that option right here. And then you can reuse the settings for your future prompt. Or you can use this image for image to image, style references, post reference, composition references, and face references. And you have this one, you have your original, your 2x plus face, but those are for the paid subscription. So right now, let's try the real challenge on Flux, because the real challenge here is basically how will it look like if you have a text. If you want to create an image that has a text in it, let's try it out. So let's try this one. I have a sample prompt here. So that will be a cover for a children's storybook titled The Story of the Sea. Now for this one, I'm going to use Enhanced Prompt even though I said it's not really applicable because I want it to be more specific when using text. So let's try creating this one. That will be a lot more credits. I'll see you once it's here. Welcome back to the video. So this is going to be a result. We have the text right there. If you're not satisfied with that one, you can really regenerate this with no problem at all. But for me, I'm happy with what I have there. Here is another example with the text Flux. This is going to be the prompt. A man holding a sign that says Flux in the middle of a city street at sunset with neon signs. How specific that is, right? Anyway, I'm satisfied with this one. Let's try another feature. Now, speaking about new features, there is going to be a difference here. For example, you choose Juggernaut Excel. It will give you an image guidance, which for me is a secret weapon. Imagine you having a prompt with a very specific guidance. Image to image style references up to advanced control net, wherein you can drag a photo to upload and it will reference itself to the extent that it will really look like the same. For example, you have a photo of your dog or a friend, you want to use it on a different photo. For example, you want your friend to be in a different city. You can use that option and really have at it. So let's try one example here. I have a photo of a woman. Now for this one, I'm just going to simply type in a prompt. So since we have an image already, I'm going to go for this one. Let me just type in here, a woman wearing red suit. With that, I'm going to use control net with this one for the model. I think I'm going to remain it as it is. I'm going to go for default. Now you can choose outer outfit, inner outfit, or just resize. I'm going to remain it as it is. For the aspect ratio, you have so much size going on here. I'm going to go for portrait. And I think I'm satisfied with that one. You can use face and hands, but those are for the paid subscription. Anyway, I'm going to click on create right there, and I'll see you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. This is going to be the result. Let me just pull it right there so you can really compare those two right there. Now tell me that isn't the same girl. Exactly the same hairline right there, the pose, and even the lips. Just added a different prompt here. I have a woman wearing a red suit in a park. By the way guys, before we move on, just want to highlight that this openart AI is available in the mobile devices, although it's still being slowly rolled out to the public. It's not really available yet all throughout the area. So if you have an access to it, so please check it out. Basically everything I do here is the same thing as you do or you can do on the mobile version of this application. Now let's talk about the dev. Since we already tried Snell, I'm gonna go for dev, the higher quality but slower one. But for now, I'm gonna type in here. Let's just go for a woman wearing in a red suit in the park. I'm gonna enhance that prompt right there. And then I'm gonna not use this image guidance. I'm gonna just retain it as it is. Remove that one. For the advanced settings, I'm gonna go for that right there. Output size, I'm gonna go for landscape. Click create, and I'll see you once it's here. So here's gonna be the result. Take note that is gonna be a Flux dev application. By the way, if you're using Flux dev, a little tip is under here in steps, make sure you increase it higher than 25. This first one right here was created with a steps of 28, and this one right here with the exact same Flux dev, exact same prompt was created with steps with 10. Take note about that one. Those are the two major differences. Again, if you want a good quality in Flux dev, even though it's a bit slower but not that slow though in generation, please have it in steps higher than 25. Sweet spot for me is 28. Now for the next feature we're going to talk about is the ultimate upscale. For example, you're not satisfied with what you have here. Simply click on ultimate upscale. Now once you're here, it will take you on a different landing page. Take note we only have 18 trial credits left. So I'm going to use that one right there. You have, I think, 3 variations right here. You have precise, creative, and then legacy and SFW. Upscale to 4K or 2K, I'm gonna go for 4K with this one. Estimated generation, that would be 72, but that would be 10 credits per generation. So, I think I'm gonna go with this one. By the way guys, you can choose your features here, but I'm gonna still use ultimate upscale. And then, I'm gonna make sure I only have 1 generation. Perfect. And I'll click on create now. I'll see you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. This is gonna be the upscaled option we have under 4K, and this right here would be the one from the original. Let me just download this one so we can compare them side by side. This is 4K. Let me just grab the one that is gonna be the original and take a look at that. There is a huge differences regarding the face. If I zoom this in right there, pretty awesome, right? As you can see right here, the hair is much more sharper. Even the lips, even the eyes right there. Even the clothes actually is much more brighter red. Take note about that one. So let's try the next one. We have right here creative upscale. I have a photo right there already to work on. That will be an old fisherman. Let's check it out later to compare the two. I think I'm satisfied with this one, and then click on create. So the difference between the precise upscale and creative is basically creative gives you a little bit adjustment to make the image better. I'll see you once it's here. So this is going to be the result, and this is going to be the original image we have. Let me just download the creative upscale version to compare the two. So right here, this is going to be the original photo from dev with no upscale, and this is the one with upscale. Take note this is creative and not precise. It added a little bit more finesse, it added a little more beard, changed the color to a little more darker blue, and basically that's it. That's going to be fun, I think, but for me, I love it more for the precise. Anyway, let's go back on the dashboard. Now let's talk about the other editing features. Let me go up and pull this one out. So we have right here in painting, gives you the option to in paint. For example, I highlight this one right there. And then I enter a prompt. Let's just go for glasses. And then simply click on create. I'm going to go for just 1 images. Click create. And let's see the results in a few seconds. And there we have it. The results for the in paint. Now let's try the next one. We have remove. So remove, we have 2 features. Quick erase, basically for quick erase, if I hold something and then release it, it will now erase it manually. For magic erase, basically it's just like painting. You can release it, touch up everything. For example, you want to erase that part right there. You want to erase something over here. Let me show you magic erase. And then if I want to erase something, for example, let's target this. I think this is part of the house. Remove that one right there for the blur background. Remove some part right here and simply click on remove now. So those are the differences of the erase features. You have quick erase and magic erase. I'll see you once it's here. And there we have it. I think I prefer Magic Erase better because Quick Erase only gives you one option to erase with a single click and single hold. For Expand basically gives you the option to expand your image. For example, you want to type in here a supporting prompt of your image. Let me just type in here an old fisherman at the docks. So click on create. Let me just go for one. As best practice, I always say that if you want to expand your images, you want to support it, be as close to the prompt and the image sample as you can be. Support your image basically. I'll see you once it's here. And there we have it. We have successfully expanded this part right here again. If you want to expand it more, just do this, expand it a little bit more, and just repeat what we did earlier. But for now, I'm satisfied with what we have here. And stylize basically choose a theme. For example, I'm gonna go with this one. Number 1 image, click on create, and let's see how it turns out. I'll see you once it's here. So welcome back to the video. This is gonna be the new result using the stylize. Again, you also have a background here. For example, you can detect the background, and what it does is you can change the background of the image by simply describing your desired scene. So I can either remove it or change it. If I choose change it, for example, I want to type in here, I'm gonna go for desert. Take note guys, how quality or how precise the background selection is. So welcome back to the video. This is what we have right here. We have the desert background, and take note, it even gave the old man a cup of fruit, right? How powerful is that? Now I'm just gonna change this one and choose this because I want to try this face option. Now for the face option, basically you can just change the facial expressions. You can use custom, happy, or wink. I'm gonna go for wink. And then every adjustment costs 1 credit. Take note guys, this should be a very precise feature. As you can see right there, the old man is winking. You can make it smile, you can make it astonished. That will be by your own direction. You can change everything here if you want to have it more manually. But each time you choose a preset, everything changes here. And I'm really amazed how powerful this is. Because if you have an old photo of your parents or your grandparents, you can use it and make them smile, sleepy, frown, or wink. I really like the wink feature right here. Really like it. Now let's try some more features. I'm gonna go to the main dashboard. So once you're in the main dashboard, there is a sketch to image. You have expand. These are all the featured apps. I'm gonna go for sketch to image. So this is gonna be the sketch platform. Just upload the sketch photo. If you don't have a sample, you can choose one of theirs. I'm gonna go with that girl right there, and basically required to describe what you want for the better output. I'm gonna go for a woman with red hair. And with that being said, I'm gonna click on create right this, and these are gonna be the results. We have this right there and one more over here. So you can simply download them by simply clicking that button with no hassle at all. Another feature that I love is gonna be this. So another feature that I love is gonna be image to 3D. However, this is actually for the paid subscription. So the difference for this one is just upload the image, like this one right there for example, and simply click on create. How it works is if you upload an image, you can make it 3D. Easy as that. Pretty awesome, right? With just one simple click of a button. By the way guys, some Flux images or some images created at Flux can be a great stock images to your videos. So I have created some YouTube videos on my channel describing how to create videos using CapCut or any other video editing tools, so please check them out. Creating videos using image generation. Again guys, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.